Okay, welcome to another video where I'll be looking at Bitcoin outlook and some of the altcoins. Okay, today is the 5th of December 2019. Okay, before we go any further, just a disclaimer, this is not an investment, financial or trading advice. All the views expressed here, it's my own and it should be used for educational purpose only. All right, so before we hit the chart, let's look at the countdown to halvening. The clock is talking. We are only 161 days to the third halvening of Bitcoin. Okay, so we are estimating that it's going to happen on the 14th of May 2020. All right. Okay, let's go and look at Bitcoin. Okay, the last time we were here in this choppy area, this was after some China news that pumped Bitcoin, and then it started sort of consolidating in this area, super choppy. We were here the last time I made a video. I expected the choppiness to continue for a while before it actually breaks up and continue with a bull run. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. In fact, started building down slowly until it broke that support in the 85, 84 area. And then after breaking that support, it went all the way down to the big support area in the mid 6,000. And then from there, it continued with the chopping. We've been chopping ever since then in both directions. So what do I see here? Currently, if you look here, we have this super support here that as long as this holds, as long as we don't go below 6,000, we are still good for a bull market. So we can still see the price going down 6.5, the bottom of 6.5 before going up. But for me, this is still one of the great opportunity to get into Bitcoin, to buy some spot Bitcoin before the halvening that is gonna start hitting up early next year. So there isn't much that's showing the direction of Bitcoin at this moment. So the only thing that I'm seeing here is the support that is sitting here in the mid 6.5 to bottom 6,000. Otherwise, I think this is the area where you continue dollar averaging into Bitcoin. Okay, let's look at some of the altcoins that I've been keeping an eye on. I'll start with Matic. Matic network. It has been pumping. I was into Matic. Unfortunately, I went out around this area. It continued pumping. It looks like it's gonna test that all-time high soon. So Matic has been on the bull run. I'm sure we are. Let's see how much has it done from the bottom. Almost times 3. 270% already. So what will be the next Matic? I'm looking at one Harmony. Harmony hasn't seen any bull run yet. You can see after I initial exchange offering. It started building, bleeding, and we are starting to see some volume here happening. If we can check, we are starting to see a whole lot of volume happening. So I am keeping an eye on Harmony. I think we're gonna see another Matic happening here. I'm also looking at Algo. I think I've spoken about Algo before. Algo rent. Also, it hasn't seen any pump from the sale, the auction. It was building, bleeding, and some accumulation around this area. You can see this is a massive accumulation. And another good thing about Algo is you can delegate your stake while you wait for price to pump. The market cap is quite high for Algo, but the good thing that you can still stake and you can even sell your stakes. So I'm looking at Algo too. So I'm expecting some. You can see here there's quite a lot of activity. In fact, from back in September, there's a lot of accumulation happens. Somebody is buying a lot of Algo. Okay, another one that I'm looking at, it's Atom. Another one that you can also stake. Let's look at the Poloniex chart. Algo again, it hasn't seen any bull run. You can also see the volume also from September starting to pick up. Another good thing, you can also delegate your stake and get anything between 5 to 7% while you are waiting for the bull run. Another one that I just want to keep an eye on, our old friend, one of my favorite altcoin, DCR. After this bleeding, we have started to see some pullback, starting to see the bullish cloud there forming. So it's giving us the ideas that it has bottomed out. So we might start to see Decred starting to creep up. This one of top 10 altcoins in terms of quality, according to me. Great governance, emission still a bit high. So if you hold DCR, we make sure that you are staking. So yeah, it's stakeable. You can get some rewards while you wait for a bull run. So the credits, it's for me, it's one of in the top 10 compared to Bitcoin, if not top 5. So those are the 5 altcoins that I'm keeping an eye on for now. I mean, Decred, I've been on Decred for quite some time. But the newer one, Matic, Atom, One, Algo, we've got also ERD that hasn't seen any run since the offering. You can see it also seeing a lot of action here in the bottom. So overall, altcoins are not looking better at all. They are sort of disregarding Bitcoin on Bitcoin dumps, on Bitcoin pumps. You don't see that massive sell-offs. You will see the 5% movement here and there, But otherwise, we are seeing a slow accumulation. Some are slowly grinding up. We are not seeing anything that is dumping badly. So I'm looking at altcoins. It looks like we are soon to see some great moves with the altcoins. Okay, that's more about it on my analysis. Not much has changed. Yes, Bitcoin has dropped quite a bit since the last time we spoke. But one Bitcoin is still equal to one Bitcoin. And definitely for sure, we're going to see another bull run very, very soon. So, yeah, surely there's somebody accumulating Bitcoins, and I want to be a part of those that are accumulating those Bitcoins. So, it's not a bad thing to do. Okay, I'm out. If you've got any question, feel free to put it down on the comment section. I will come back to you until another analysis when after some movement. I'm out for now.